Hey mamas, how are you? I'm excited to share with you a new life hack that I've discovered. If you ever have a problem with the service at a fast food restaurant that you're at, you can actually just take it out on the minimum wage employees by verbally, physically, and emotionally abusing them. And then you will get extra benefits like free toppings, extra toppings, free guacamole. It's a new life hack that is sweeping the nation. And today we're going to talk about it. And I'm currently off... I don't know where I put it. I got these caffeine chocolates from the convenience store, and they are going to kick in at some point during this. So, fair warning, I will become incoherent in approximately 30 seconds. There is the most aggravating trend going around that I've seen probably ever on the internet, which is kind of amazing. People are going to Chipotle and protesting, in a sense, the recent lack of toppings that you get at Chipotle. If you haven't been at Chipotle in a while, a lot of people are complaining that they barely scoop on any chicken, they barely scoop on any beef, and if you ask for more, they charge you, which has always been a thing. I guess people are just mad that there's less, and it's a real thing. I'm not sitting here to deny that that's the case. I'm sure that you're getting swindled if you go to Chipotle. You're getting less toppings. But the way in which people are revolting makes me want to swallow multiple explosive devices and then punch myself in the gut repeatedly until I blow up. It is fucking insane. And we'll get into that right after this quick break.
Are you on death's door like me? It's time to stop that. It's 2024. It's time to stop having mysterious illnesses that you don't really know what is happening, but you feel like you're always sick all the time. What is that about? We're going to figure it out. And I actually kind of figured it out through ZocDoc, okay? I went to the doctor. There's nothing wrong with me. I think I just have excess phlegm in my... That's literally what he straight up told me. He was like, I think you just have like a lot of phlegm that you produce. Thought I was dying, thought I was actually, like, I was, like, fully planning my life around my imminent death, but guess what? Thankfully, due to my easy access doctor access with freaking ZocDoc, baby, the worries are no more. Listen, ZocDoc is a free app and website where you can search and compare highly rated in-network doctors near you and instantly book appointments with them online. And you can go to ZocDoc.com/mama and download the ZocDoc app for free. Then find and book a top-rated doctor today. That's ZocDoc.com/mama, ZocDoc.com/mama. Are you thirsty? Is your body perpetually running out of liquid? Are you constantly drying up like SpongeBob and Patrick at the end of the SpongeBob movie when they're like dying in the sunlight? Like me? Well, not anymore, because I got Liquid IV. That rhymed so well. Holy moly. Liquid IV is this like amazing like little cheat code that you can put in your water, and not only does it make it so yummy, but it multiplies the hydration in your body, if you can believe that. Okay, you just tear, pour, and enjoy a packet of Liquid IV, and then you're golden, okay? They have so many delicious flavors. Personally, I love the sugar-free white peach. I want to inject it into my veins, but that's not what you're supposed to do with Liquid IV. You drink it, because it's that good, okay? And listen, you can turn your ordinary water into extraordinary hydration with Liquid IV. You can get 20% off your first order of Liquid IV when you go to liquidiv.com and use code DRAMA at checkout. That's 20% off your first order when you shop Better Hydration today using promo code DRAMA at liquidiv.com.
So this all started, as you probably fucking know, inflation, the economy is pooper, milk costs like $7, you go to restaurants, everything's more expensive and you get less. Horrible fucking world we live in, you know, you get the drill. People started noticing and complaining on social media that their Chipotle bowls were getting smaller and smaller. They'd get a few less pieces of chicken. And it led to the CEO of Chipotle actually making like a response video, almost like apology video style. Crazy. Love 2024. Love the world that we live in now. Actually, I do. That's not ironic. I think it's funny that we're making CEOs do apology videos. But go look it up. It's long as fuck. But basically, he's like groveling and saying in the weirdest way, like, hey, our customer satisfaction is our number one concern. And if you're not getting enough toppings on your Chipotle bowl, just give the employees a little. And he does this weird thing where he like raises his eyebrows like this look. What the fuck? I need to find like a clip of it actually. Like it's the craziest little gesture that I've ever seen, and it's been like infinitely parodied. Like everyone's kind of making fun of this response from the Chipotle CEO. Frick, where is it? Look at this.
Portions have not gotten smaller.
Why is he so red?
It's great about Chipotle is if you come into the restaurant and you want a little more rice or you want a little more pico, all you got to do is kind of like, and usually our guys and women give them a little more scoop. We always want to give people big portions that get them excited about the food. It's kind of who we are. I mean, these are big burritos, these are big bowls. Our goal is to give people great experiences. Now, if you want double the amount of meat, you got to pay for it. But yeah, our goal is to get people really excited.
What the fuck are you talking about? What do you mean? If you want a little bit more. So yeah, people clown that little goofball up the wazoo. Just a insane like nothing burger of a statement. And then it happened. Someone I didn't fucking trace this. Listen, I'm not out here doing research for my goddamn Chipotle podcast. Someone discovered or kind of claimed that if you go to Chipotle and you hold your phone up and record the employee while they are scooping your bowl, they will pour more on so that they're not getting like in trouble by their manager or like corporate. And that has fucking led to so many people doing it. I thought this was like an isolated thing. I didn't think I thought this like only existed online. I was like, there's no way in real life people are walking around into Chipotle and filming the employees. No, I went to Chipotle the other fucking day and saw not one but two people doing this. This is like a widespread thing. And I saw this video on Twitter. Look at this.
Yeah, for to go. I'll get white rice with that.
White rice, black or pinto beans?
We'll do pinto beans with that.
Pinto beans, any protein for you?
We'll do chicken, please.
Chicken, any queso for you?
We need some more chicken in that.
More chicken?
Finna fire on your ass. Put that chicken in there.
All right, any queso for you?
We need some veggies. Get some green veggies. Yeah, little bit more.
No problem.
Little bit more.
No problem.
Straight up. Oh, they gonna have to hold me accountable.
Nothing else?
That'll be all. And if you got a problem, I'll fire your ass up. Hold me accountable.
It's fine. I just don't want to in his face like that.
You gonna have to hold me accountable. And that ain't no issue. Anybody in here can get it. Straight up. You can call the police. I ain't ready.
Also, sorry I'm shaking so much. The caffeine is kicking in. And then there was another case, the YouTuber Eric. Listen, I think he does this shit all the time, like, will take, like, a viral trend and take it to the max. Like, I saw he did, like, some Slurpee, like, he brought, when 7-Eleven has, like, their Slurpee cup day, and whatever cup you bring, you can, like, fill it up, blah, blah, blah. He brought, like, a giant-ass cup. But look at this. Oh, my God, this fucking hotel Wi-Fi, please.
My turn, my friends. If you film while ordering at Chipotle, they'll give you more food, so I'm going to put that to the test. Hi, thank you. I feel like they're avoiding me right now. Just a burrito, please. Let's do brown rice. Pinto beans. Thank you
So, this is an extreme example, the Iraq video that I just showed you. Hopefully people are not going into Chipotle with entire camera crews to record them to get a few more molecules of fucking chicken in their bowl. But nevertheless, to do that, to walk into a Chipotle and record the employee, here's the trade-off. So you get a little bit of extra chicken, ooh, awesome. But at the same time, you are breaking the privacy of this person that is just doing their minimum wage fucking job. Like, they are not the ones in corporate dictating how many toppings they're supposed to put. They're not the ones enforcing it. They're literally That is their job. They like have to do that and have to put that amount, or they face like repercussions at their work. So it's not even in their control. So not only are you like harassing them that way, but you're breaking their privacy. You should not have to go to work and get ready to like be in fucking 10 different videos. And obviously, like, probably most of these people aren't posting or maybe even recording when they're holding up their phone to get more toppings, but you shouldn't have to worry about that. And listen, I know I'm the pot calling the kettle black. I know I've made like egregious fucking privacy violations in my videos in the past. Like, I've joined Zoom calls and just been like a fucking nuisance in general. I know I like have very little room to speak on this, but I think it's scary that we like are normalizing having everyone. Aw, that was cute. Having everyone do this. And almost feeling like entitled to your extra pieces of chicken, to the point where you have to like do privacy violations on these fucking minimum wage employees. Now, that being said, playing the devil's advocate, yes, everything is more expensive. And yes, it feels like shit getting less in your Chipotle bowl for paying more in a time where like people have less and less and less and less money. It sucks both ways. Like, there's no one's really winning in this situation. But it's like we're having this like collective amnesia that of the fact that minimum wage employees are not the company. It is a job. They are clocking in to do the job, and then they're leaving, and then that's it. If you don't like the service, or you're getting too small of a portion, like, I guess maybe complain to the manager, because, like, you know, the manager has a little bit more skin in the game. Like, it's like their business, and they have like a direct line to corporate. But what the fuck are you recording the employee that's just doing their job? Oh my god. So if you're getting paid minimum wage, also, I just want to say, you let me collect my thoughts and we'll get right back into it. Holy fuck.
If you have nothing to do, like today or this week or this weekend, just go to the doctor. Like, just do it. It's so easy to just find one on ZocDoc. Like, genuinely, you just go find. If you do not have a doctor, just do it. Like, I'm declaring today the day to get your business together and get a doctor. What are you doing? You are maybe 20. You are maybe 40. You are maybe 80 years old. Okay, if you're 80 and you don't have a doctor, then that's kind of crazy. But listen, you can find your doctors so easily, so easily on ZocDoc, okay? It is a place where you can find and book doctors who will make you feel comfortable and actually listen to you, and you can book them so fast and so quick. The typical wait time to see a doctor booked on ZocDoc is between just 24 and 72 hours. That's it. ZocDoc is a free app and website where you can search and compare highly rated in-network doctors near you and instantly book appointments with them online. Okay, go to ZocDoc.com/mama and download the ZocDoc app for free. Then find and book a top-rated doctor today. That's ZocDoc.com/mama. ZocDoc.com/mama.
Okay, what would be in my insulated mug if you want a tour of what's in my mug? Well, it's liquid IV.
That's actually a lie. Sorry, I'm like sitting here lying to you. I don't have an insulated mug that I bring with me. I have this like one plastic bottle that I perpetually just fill with tap water more and more. But not just tap water, baby. Liquid IV goes in there too. They have delicious flavors like pear, sugar-free green grape, strawberry lemonade, lemon lime. My personal favorite, sugar-free white peach. I don't even think I've ever eaten a white peach. I don't even think I ever need to eat a white peach ever again, because it's so delicious in liquid IV. But basically, liquid IV has 3 times the electrolytes of the leading sports drink, plus 8 vitamins and nutrients on a single stick. You just throw it in there, and one stick and 16 ounces of water, and you get superior hydration, better than water alone. Okay, and listen, you can turn your ordinary water into extraordinary hydration with liquid IV. Get 20% off your first order of Liquid IV when you go to liquidiv.com and use code DRAMA at checkout. That's 20% off your first order when you shop Better Hydration today using promo code DRAMA at liquidiv.com. Thanks for sponsoring this episode. Let's continue.
If you think that when you go into an establishment where the workers are getting paid minimum wage, which in some places is like literally $6 or less, because fun fact, there are certain states where if you're like doing a serving job or something, you get paid less than minimum wage, and then your tips cover like what's underneath the minimum wage, and then it's like extra. Crazy. Like, I had a friend a couple years ago who was working at I think it's called McAllister's. It's like a Subway dupe from the South. She was getting paid $3 an hour. $3 an hour. And then of course like the tips are included, but it's like tips on like fucking $6 sandwiches. Like, so low. If you walk into an establishment like that and you are expecting amazing service and get upset or mad when you don't get that, kill yourself. So when I used to work at this movie theater called Cineplex in Canada, someone just fucking knocked on. Oh my god, yo! I'm in a hotel, and someone just banged on the door. I got a noise complaint the last time I was in a hotel, and they sent like a security guard. I was playing Fortnite and I was being a little bit loud, so like I understand it, but what the fuck? I cannot get that again. I'm really scared. I used to work at this movie theater called Cineplex in Red Deer, Alberta, Canada, and it was, for one thing, there was like, it was basically like illegal labor. Like, I was 15 and they had me working until like 2 a.m., which you can't do if you're a 15-year-old, but they did it anyways. And people would get so like nitpicky about the smallest things. So like if they asked for butter, which was like $1, I think, I'll get to that in a second, they would like watch you like a fucking hawk as you poured the butter on. And if it wasn't enough, or they felt like they were getting like cheaped out, they would make it fucking known. Okay, like everyone knows a stereotype about Karens, but they are it's so real. And there would be, listen, like, I couldn't obviously load that bitch up with butter. Like, I couldn't just have the popcorn underneath there, pouring it up for like forever until it's like completely saturated in butter, because then the manager would get fucking mad at me. And believe me, I tried a few times. Now, mind you, when I first started working there, I didn't realize we were supposed to charge for butter, because it was like, you know, you go to the movie theater and there's like the little condiment section and there's like an oil dispenser, and I thought that was butter too. So I was like, what the fuck would we charge butter for when the butter's like free over there? So probably caused Cineplex $2,000 and lost butter charges, but fuck y'all suck anyways. So sometimes I wouldn't put enough butter on it, and they would get so fucking mad at me. And like, butter is a very particular thing. Like, if I soak someone's popcorn in butter, maybe that's not their vibe. So like, obviously I'm gonna err on the side of caution, put like a little bit of butter on there. And if they want more, sure, I will happily put some more butter on you. Like, get your full fucking dollar. But sometimes, oh my god, people would be so snippy about it and fucking rude. Like, I don't know your butter preference, you greasy bitch. Oh, actually, yeah, you look like you want a lot of butter because there's fucking grease coming out of every single fucking pore on your face. And then the other job that I worked at, fucking Bubblegum Shrimp Co., Edmonton, Alberta, West Edmonton Mall, get doxxed. Same kind of situation, but so I worked in the gift shop, and which you had to walk through when you were exiting, like after you paid. So any grievances that people had with the food, I would always like get the brunt of, because I was kind of like the last face they would see, and like I had to say like, thanks for coming, how was your meal? And then they would say, listen, the restaurant was kind of fucking nasty. Like, it was so expensive. Like, you'd get a basket of popcorn shrimp in like 2019, before the pandemic, before like inflation went crazy, and it'd be like $30. So like, understandably, people were like feeling ripped off, and people would take all of that out on my ass. I'm like, did I cook the shrimp? No. Do I set the fucking global seafood prices? No. It was so annoying. Except this one time I had this lady come, she came to the gift shop, and I was like, hey, how was your meal? And she was like, not good at all. She was British, and she was very excited. Listen, Bubba Gump Shrimp Co. has fans. It's so fucking weird, but there's like a fan base of the restaurant. They're like diehard fans, and they like travel from restaurant to restaurant across like the nation and the world to like try all the different Bubba Gums. So people were always disappointed when they got to ours because it was fucking ass. But she was like, our food wasn't good. Nope. We found glass in our meal, and I was like, oh, you found what, sir? And I didn't even know what to say. I was like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. She was like, yep, I bit into my shrimp and there was a piece of glass in it. And she was like, we might sue. I'm like, well, I am sorry, and hope y'all come again or don't. It's just a peculiar situation, because there's a certain level of pay that you have to reach where you actually give a fuck about the job, and minimum wage is not that. And even $10 above minimum wage is not fucking that. Like, I feel like to give a fuck about the job that you're doing, you have to be paid like at least $30 an hour. Like that's the minimum wage with like putting your brain into it. Like physical labor is like maybe not even minimum wage, but like to have to give a fuck about your job. Sorry, I'm drinking my like vegan protein chocolate milk, and it's canceling out the caffeine that is kicking my ass right now. So back to Chipotle. I get scared for the precedent that this sets, because this is, I feel like many restaurants do this or have been like cheaping out on ingredients or giving less portions, and it's like first Chipotle, then who's next? Like any kind of like thing that pisses people off that a corporation does, is it going to be like the new norm that the employees who are scooping the fucking ingredients have to like feel the brunt of it? That's scary. And I hate that it's like a trend that I see very few people complaining about. I think right now the anger and the rage about getting smaller portions and while you're still paying like the same price or more is outweighing the kind of moral clarity of people like taking a step back and be like, hey, maybe shoving a camera in these employees' faces with like the flash on to like literally scare them into giving me more chicken, maybe that's not a good thing to do morally. I don't fucking know. It pisses me off. Anyways, please don't do it if you go to Chipotle. Please just order your bowl, and if the portions are small and you want to complain, then maybe talk to a manager. Maybe go to their customer support online. You could probably get like $10 back or something like that. Don't. Anyways. I trust you. You mamas would never do that. I know you mamas would never fucking do that. Side note, I want to talk about what I talked about last episode about my digital footprint. I'll talk about that another time. I'll talk about that another time because there's still pieces in motion in this fucking story. Anyways, let's get into this week's drama. All right. Oh, before we get into drama, I just want to say, if you're coming to VidCon, I am doing a live podcast episode, and it's going to be very fun, and I had so much fun last time. So, please come on down. I'll be posting the details on my Instagram story closer to it. End of the month. Come on down. Show up, support your fucking boy, and we'll have a great time. But today's drama is from @Nietruskauka. I don't know how to say her name. I think it's just a bunch of letters. I actually don't think that's like a name. Anyways, or it is your name, and I just really offended your name. I'm sorry. If you want me to read your drama on a future episode of Drama Mama, comment it down below on the video version of this podcast, please, and I will read it and give you your therapy for the day. And if it's longer than 2 sentences, I will dox you. Okay. Here's some drama. So my college professor was reviewing my work, and I asked him to close the door because it was getting loud, and he did. And then he said, "What a terrible situation, a student and a professor alone in a closed room," and smiled, looking me right in the goddamn eyes. I feel like I can't feel uncomfortable, but at the same time I do a little bit. And my friend has a crush on that professor, so my friend has a crush on that professor, so that's also fun. LOL. Listen, holy fuck. Okay, so I wasn't there. I don't know what the vibe was in that room, but the way you described it. Ew. 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 What a terrible situation. A student and a professor alone in a closed room. What the fuck is that even? No, even taking out any tone and context, horrible like, what the fuck is that even alluding to? That, I don't think there's any other way to take that than like flirtatious or something. I definitely, I mean, he's your professor, so like, fuck, like, I don't know, there might be times where you have to be in a closed room with him, but if, try and avoid that. And if he ever tries that again, 100% report his ass, get his ass, voice memo record that if you're in a state with one-party consent recording laws. Ew. I'm so sorry. Holy shit. I hope your class like ends, or like you're almost done. I hope you're in final season. You can get the fuck out of there. Nasty. Just nasty. I'm so sorry. But that being said, I love y'all. And once again, thank you for all the love and the support on the podcast. My goodness, how did I get so lucky to have such sweet mamas? I'm gonna go caffeine detox, and by that I mean either pee or throw up, because I feel like doing both. And I will see you all next Wednesday. Take care. Love you, mamas. Goodbye.